Starting from the formula for sine a plus b and cos a plus b, prove that tan a plus b equals tan a plus tan b over 1 minus tan a tan b. Deduce that this equation holds, and hence or otherwise solve for theta between 0 and pi radians that this equation holds. Solve this equation rather. Give your answers as multiples of pi. So I've written the question down here in summary form. Let's have a look at it then. We just need a bit of bookwork here, so let's do the bookwork first. So part A, tan of a plus b. Well, that's sine over cosine, isn't it? Use the compound angle formula now for these two formulae. Sine cos, isn't it? Plus cos sine. Divided by, and then cos is cos cos, cos A cos B, minus sine A sine B. Now divide by cos A cos B, isn't it? Top and bottom, so to speak, top and bottom of the fraction gives tan A plus B then will equal, divide by cos A cos B, the cos B's cancel, we get sine A over sine B. Let's write it out fully. Here the cos B's cancel and we get cos A, the cos A's cancel and we get sine B over cos B. Divided by 1 minus sine A sine B over cos A cos B. And we can clearly see that equals tan A. This should be cos B, of course, shouldn't it? Here, I've decided to write sine for some reason. And this should be cos A. So that's not quite right. There, I must have mistakenly put the wrong thing down there. So let's put it in correctly. Sine over cos is tan A plus tan B over 1 minus sine A over cos A is tan A tan B, isn't it? There we go. So we double checked ourselves as we went along there to make sure there were no glitches. Now deduce that tan theta plus pi over 6 equals the right hand side. Tan, so part B, tan theta then plus pi over 6 is equal to tan theta plus tan of pi over 6, which is 1 over root 3, divided by 1 minus tan A, which is tan theta, times by tan B, which is tan pi over 6, which is 1 over root 3. So if we times by root 3 top and bottom, now, and we should be able to get 1 plus. So times by root 3, top and bottom. Here we get 1 plus root 3 tan theta divided by root 3 minus tan theta. So that's B. Okay, hence solve for theta between 0 and pi. This equation here. So 1 plus root tan 3 theta is equal to, so here, substitution gives, the 1 plus root 3 can be replaced by root 3 minus tan theta times by tan theta plus pi over 6 is equal to, and it's root 3 minus tan theta multiplied by the right hand side here, tan pi minus theta, tan pi minus theta. There we go. So we can cancel out what's common both sides, and that tells us here that tan of theta plus pi over 6 is equal to tan pi minus theta. Now when two tangents are the same, if we look at a sketch, the tangents CAST, what we get is if the tangents are the same and they're both positive, we draw a line through here. So they differ by a pi, don't they? And when they're both negative and both the same value, the tangents, again they differ by a pi. So these two angles, because they have the same tangents, will just simply differ by a multiple of pi, any multiple of pi. So that implies then that theta plus pi over 6 is equal to pi minus theta plus a multiple of pi. So I'll write is any multiple of pi, so n could equal 0, it could equal plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, and so on. And from these we'll get the solutions then, won't we? Because our range for theta from the question is between 0 and pi. So that tells us then, move the theta over, 2 theta is equal to n pi plus pi minus pi over 6. So now that tells us then what theta equals n pi over 2 plus pi over 2 minus pi over 12. So what values of n will be valid to give us thetas within the range of 0 to 180? Or 0 to pi radians rather. Okay, let's have a look then. Should we try 1? So theta is equal to, let's try 0, shall we? Because that's 6 pi over 12 minus 1 pi over 12 will give 5 pi over 12 when n is 0. Let's try 1. So here, put 1 in, pi over 2 plus pi over 2 is pi, minus a 12th pi is 11 pi over 12, which is still within range. But the next value, when n is 2, would be outside the range. So let's try n equals minus 1 then. Minus pi over 2 plus pi over 2 will cancel, and we'll get minus pi over 12, which is outside the range. So we don't need to include that value, do we? Because it's already outside the range. So here's our two solutions then, i.e. theta is equal to 5 pi over 12, or theta equals 11 pi over 12. And there's our two solutions.